Hello, welcome to Fallout New Vegas whenever I get it up and running. This is Felonious Deer at Backwoods Gaming. Thought I had, well, I did not have that turned on. There shows a lot more snow than there should be. That's a little off. I think. Avery, hello. I have to run out and reset the outside camera. It is not up to date for some reason. Yeah, I'm not too late either. I even had to heat up some coffee to have with the stream. And all right, I got one thing to do here. There we go. Phoenix Scrapper, hello. Trying to get things going here. There. Got that. Okay. Mostly good to go. Let's see. I think I need to turn that camera off and on. Hold on for me. Well, never mind. I forgot exactly how the camera view, sitting just a couple of inches off the ground, and there is a little bit of snow, and it makes it look like there's more than there actually is out there. Most of the snow that we got yesterday is gone. Okay. So still pretty cold for you. It got up to about 40 here where I'm at, so between that and the sun coming out, it pretty much wiped out all the snow where the sun hit. Of course, where the camera is sitting is on the north. That's just outside the north window. Well, there's a belt there that the sun hasn't hit. Eddie, we got Eddie back. We have an enhanced Eddie. Cleaned off all the stickers. What am I up to? 50 in North. See, that's chilly for Florida. Where am I? What am I up to? Ring-a-ding-ding. Confronting Penny. Upgrading ranger stations. Finding Brotherhood patrols. Getting Tabitha to calm down. Where? Oh, that's that one. Okay. I'm not sure I want to do that one yet. Thought that was a DLC. Not sure I want to deal with Tabitha yet either. And that's dealing with the boomers. I got a lot of stuff in the way, especially Tabitha. I'm level 19. I'm debating whether or not oh, wait a minute, Station Alpha is right there. We can at least do that. Alright, let's run back up here. But I need to unload. Getting there. A lot of gunfire. Doesn't sound like it's too far away. There's a person walking around over here. What's this all about? There's a stash. Boxing times. La Fantoma. And bottles. Unarmed plus 10. Where's sneak? La Fantoma, the Phantom. Oh, there's another stash. No! Give me that cigarette. Is there a point in trying to walk up here? Maybe. There's a duffel bag. Well, I would say yes. And another random stash. What's going on around here? Don't have much in the way of heating for the classrooms. Well, it's depending on who's running the thermostat, yeah. Hello. Ranger Station Alpha.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Bad Ranger.
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to be. All right. She radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody was coming by. Odd that she'd send a civilian instead of a trooper, though. Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads. Ranger Station Alpha. Ranger Lineholm is in command here. Don't get killed out there.
Too late. Ranger Lineholm.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Aha, never heard that before. Where's late? Ranger Lineholm. Get up. Sleeping on the job.
This is a military outpost. Why are you here? Have you ever heard the story of the bomber that crashed into the lake before the war? Supposedly it's mostly intact, even after all that time. Ranger Station Alpha used to be the frontline outpost for NCR. When we moved onto the dam, this station has fallen into more a support role. So long.
That is something, isn't it? They're always... Let's see, and they did the same thing in Fallout 4. I think to a little bit lesser extent. But let's see, did they do the same thing in Fallout 3? Uh-oh. That. Ow. Made that one dance. Whoa. Oh. I thought that was me dying, and it's like someone needs to clean these animations up a little. Good job, Eddie, anyway. Wait a minute. Lake lurks aren't carrying anything. Empty. Alright, where's the other one? Went flying all the way down here. Still nothing. Oops. Well. So after falling in the water, is there anything useful? Should I have stayed in the water for a little bit? Any stashes? Not that I can see yet. Keep wanting to pick up that bucket. What? Eddie, you're interfering with my looting. Oh, the laser pistol. I knew something was off. Good job, Eddie. 2 of them. Okay, so let's see. This way. I did a little research. We're supposed to be able to find the laser pistol through here. Now, I thought we checked through here. Too slow, Eddie. Maybe not. Glad you got him, Eddie. I was getting a little concerned. Trying to get a second shot off. Wasn't happening. Aha! See? The corpse. I don't think this was the corpse I was looking for. It's supposed to be a rock right in the middle of the valley. Laser pistol should be right on top of it. Supposed to be a corpse in the vicinity. Not sure it was the prospector though. Let's double check here. What's with all the prospectors? What am I using for armor? Combat. Combat helmet is trashed. Any laser pistols hanging around down there? May not have gone far enough. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Eddie. Eddie? Where are you, Eddie? Hold on. We never finished looting this anyway. I never came up there where the little camper is. That all we're going to find up here? Really? Just rubbish and junk. See, now you can't get Eddie out of your way. But no, being harassed by a giant rat scorpion. No Eddie anywhere to be found. What's up with this, Eddie? Okay, got everything cleaned up. Nothing in range of the pips. Legion camp in the distance. Try this again. back down the canyon. Reasonably certain we can get by with a little, well, I was gonna say we could get by with a little less poking around, but poking around got us that second prospector with a bunch of goodies. Okay. You know, I'm carrying a lot of books around. I didn't know they were 2 pounds apiece. Am I... doing damage? Feel like I ought to be doing... That's a little better. Under there. Dead or alive? Dead. Oh, he twitched and moved. Sweet. Much better. Give us a lot better odds getting down here anyway. Scorpion Gulch. Ooh, another star cap. Missing laser pistol. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't know I was going to get swarmed. Sweet. Swarm this. Any more? Now Eddie's over encumbered. Or fully loaded, I guess. Anything back in here besides more scorpions? Handy corpses? What is this? A scorpion portal? Apparently. So we ended up going far enough that we've run into something. Really? What did we scout ourselves into? Did I not catch this? Who's out here? Jeez. You don't actually have to pick on everybody, Eddie. What the heck is up here? Now I have all kinds of places. Black Rock Cave. Okay. Hello. I see that. Someone. That's a nightkin. What the heck are nightkins doing out here? Is that a glitch or a nightkin? Nightkin master, of course it would be. Because why not? No! Eddie, I swear, that was a bad time to glitch to the side of the cave. Earth. Really need to get unloaded. A Brahmin steak. Now hang on. Okay, there's the minigun. I was gonna say that needed to be a minigun. He had a minigun. Any more? Yep. Does he know I'm here yet? Right in the butt. Really? He had chimes. What's with all the chimes? Assault carbine. Another prospector. A paladin toaster. The heck? Bonus damage. That's EMP. Robots and power armor. Oh, some robots that might come in handy against. Maybe. Is that it for this corner of the cave? Sweet. We are there. That all the hit points I got? I thought I ate enough to get more hit points back than that. It's about time to swap out something else. Or is it about time to buy some ammo? And I'm still heavy with something. Oh shoot, I forgot about the apparel. Hold on, some of these books weigh something. Oh, I gotta read this one. Okay, I'm still way too heavy. Scorpion glands. Forgot they're under miscellaneous. Okay, that's a little better, but I'm still too heavy. Am I really carrying around? What about what? Nothing that I'm getting rid of weighs anything. Start drinking water. Bet it is. I got a lot of water and sodas. Fair enough. No. Any more nightkin come back in here? Okay, why didn't he have the minigun before? Whatever. We have it now. Was this? Okay. Not a thing. I was waiting to turn a corner here, find out that there's still more cave and be swarmed by something sweet. I want to take another look at this. Got the minigun. Service rifle. Hold on. Assault carbine. There we go. That uses a 5mm ammunition. Who the heck came up with that idea? Alright, so there's still, I see 2 locations here. We can't have this. Need to know what's here. Back up. Where are we? We're on the back side of Tabitha's place. That would explain the nightkin. I have a serious lack of storm clouds for all this thunder. What do we have? Hello? Locked. El Dorado substation.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Okay, fine. Whatever. You know, there's a bunch of super mutants up there on the mountain, right? I feel like I'd be a lot happier dealing with Tabitha with a lot more ammunition.
Morning.
Morning.
Back for more?
Sure.
Have a look.
Not sure what more of, but yeah, whatever. A little shy on ammunition there.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Bye.
I did this. Heck with it. Who are you? Ezekiel.
Keep an eye out for trouble.
Okay. You do that. I see a place to discover up here. We're gonna head in this direction. See what we can discover. I'm sure it will be most educational, enlightening. Mountain Shadows Campground. What is significant about Mountain Shadows Campground? Empty suitcase. Is that what I think it is? A bottle cap. Nope. What about this one? Plain bottle cap. Ah, there's a star bottle cap. So far, I have to say I'm a little disappointed. In the Mountain Shadows, I got a floating coffee pot. Eddie. I'm tired of trudging, Eddie. Grimy pre-war business wear. Yay. Ooh, pork and beans. Now we're talking. Anything down here? Not even a mattress. More pork and beans. There's a lot of pork and beans around here. Oop. One time I think I'm going to walk right through a tree and I won't. That out of place? This seems to be. A deserted shack. No! Not fair. Let me in. Well, we looted all that and nobody tried to ambush us? Alright, and I thought I saw something over here. Really need to turn this laser pistol in. See, we saw that. By looking at that, what's this? Sunset sarsaparilla crate. Full of empty bottles. Lake Las Vegas. Nice. Not much of a lake. Even if it was full, that's not much of a lake. That's a lake. This is just pond, retaining pool. What's all this? See more lake lurks. And we get them from here. There's one. I see a shopping cart down in the bottom of the lake. Oops. What's this? I see it. Gimme. Lad's life. I forget. Lad's life is a Temporary. Survival plus 10. Eddie's loaded. What's all this then? Got an intake pipe? Camp Golf. Hello, the camp. Wanted to see what this is. A golf cart, sort of. Hello?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
You just stood up there and watched me wandering around, didn't challenge, nothing. Hi, Doc, Sawbones.
Hey, friend, need something? Sir?
I have no idea. Do I have radiation? A little, not much. Not enough to worry about. Sergeant McCready.
Oh, hell. What is it now?
Don't know.
I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. I've gotten soft with no action. Mostly drill the troops, try to keep the discipline up and combat readiness high. It's not the easiest job in the world. Soldiers without a mission get bored very easily. Still, with the Legion just across the river, we have to be ready. Disappointed. We call them the Misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise, kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter. You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure. Man, it's my life. I joined up when I was 16. I don't know how to do anything else. Yeah, well, I didn't want to get promoted out of the field. I didn't join up to drive a desk. Yeah, whatever.
What time is it in the game? Like, not many folks are up. It's 2 in the afternoon. No one's out doing anything. There's food. There's a par 5. Got a misfit tent without a misfit.
Hello.
Hi.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Really? Where's all the misfits? No one clean up their tents around here? Had one tent for misfits.
Glad you're with us.
That's interesting. The Rangers are a bunch of snots. NCR troopers are happy with me being around. That's interesting. We got no misfits anywhere. Aha! Looks like a misfit or two. Are you a misfit?
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Up there, Poindexter.
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
Probably not.
Genius is seldom appreciated in its own time. To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say. Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
What does that mean?
It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war. That seems highly illogical. What reason would he have for doing that? Well, this is an unexpected variable. I had hoped to coast on an easy wave of mediocrity to a cushy government pension. And how would you propose accomplishing such a goal? An intriguing proposition. Company readiness reports are logged on the computer systems at the resort. If you hack the system, you could alter our records. Such an attempt, however, is likely to thwart efforts to motivate the squad to do actual work. If such is your goal, you should look elsewhere. As you wish. I'm sure the optimal solution will become apparent to you in time. And what do you propose?
Really? Went right back to this.
As you wish.
Okay, fine.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Not if I can help it.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time. Howdy, great to see you. They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life. Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my two sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas. Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers. Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the Army so's my sisters could eat, and so's we wouldn't all be killed by raiders, and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though. I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart. To me? I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human niceness. That's right. Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other. That'd be swell. Only if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I am, or they ain't gonna listen. Okay. Toodaloo.
Of course, now they're all gone. Mags, where are you?
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Hell of a battle at Nelson. I'm impressed our troops survived.
You're welcome.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers. Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it? Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything. I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get. Yeah, I mean, no, they're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me. You really think so? Hell, I guess it's worth a shot. Sure, see you around.
Was that really all I needed to do?
What you want, Holmes? Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the Boneyard. Heard of it? Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know? I joined up to get out. My family's still back there. What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the old resort and we grunts get to live in tents. Fucking typical. Shit, man, it was this or the Fiends. And Fiends don't last too long in the NCR. At least this way the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side. We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. While Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering. You dig? Shit, maybe you're right. Guess I ought to give him a shot. Right.
And don't I still need to do the same thing with Poindexter?
You've done an excellent job ingratiating yourself to the top brass. I assume this is some sort of stratagem?
Really? Nothing new here.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Something else I need to do. I didn't come up with a new conversation.
Patrolling
Wait
the
a minute.
Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Maybe I shouldn't be looking for a new conversation.
You've done an excellent job ingratiating yourself
Forget
to the
about
top
that.
brass. I assume this is some sort of stratagem? In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
There we go.
You're trying to appeal to my ego. I must admit it's an effective tactic. All right, I'll help. But only because I want to see if it's even possible. I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Howdy, great to see you. Boy, the squad sure is working together a lot better now. I think we're gonna be A-okay. Toodaloo.
That's it.
Well, their test scores are only marginally improved, but I'm hearing good things about the Misfits' teamwork. Yeah, whatever.
I remember taking them through a training regimen. Maybe I still don't, maybe I don't have to. All right, where am I? Now, is this a separate facility? I don't think it is. Hello.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Howdy.
Don't tell the troopers, but the grub here is way better than the mess tent.
That would make the troopers a little grumpy, yes.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Hey.
Hi. Lunchtime? Dinner time?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. Hello?
I'm hearing ghosts.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Where's the leader? What the heck? Why is there an engine block in his bedroom?
Evening.
Someone's got a chemical lab. Broken terminal. Don't those explode when you activate them? Chief Hanlon.
Back
there,
west,
Chiefy
you don't
Weefy.
see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now. looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs.
Shot me in the head.
Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
You're a little chatty.
The best of the best, worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be, except with books and medicine instead of guns. Out to the Grand Canyon, he met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest. Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore, just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is the chief, father, and god, all rolled into one. Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam. Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went. It's not that clear-cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man. Shoot.
Don't tempt me.
It's no secret we've had better campaigns. Holding this whole length of river isn't easy. We're stretched thin and the long 15 just keeps getting longer. Slow to get supplies, slower to get reinforcements. NCR's Senate has got funds tied up at the boneyard. And President Kimball ordered our most experienced rangers to chase ghosts down at Baja. Senate elections are coming up. Local representatives don't want to push any more funding to the Mojave campaign because it's unpopular. Most of the folks around the boneyard haven't been to New Vegas and probably never will. All they know is that their money gets sucked away to this desert and their brothers, sisters, sons, and daughters die here. It's complicated. Goes way back. I told President Kimball that we need more rangers here. He accepted that, but took the most experienced ones and sent them south. Patrol rangers are good men and women, but we're about to fight a war. You've seen it yourself. Some of them don't even have proper service rifles or armor. Our heavy infantry, power armor units, they're back in NCR territory protecting the interests of Brahmin barons against small-time raiders. Brahmin barons only have one vote at the ballot box, but they have a lot of money to throw around. Shoot. Folks around here call me the chief, but handling's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well. but I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water. Legion fires. They burn high wherever the Legion goes. Caesar's a hard man to figure out, but he always wants you to know when more troops are at your front door. Shoot.
Do I really want to hear any more?
Adios.
Wait a minute.
You've come back to see the chief. Nice of you to humor the radio tender. What can I do for you? It's no secret. Shoot.
No, there was something.
The best. Like.
Oh.
Shoot.
Lost it. There was something about coordination.
I could tell you a lot if you had the time, but at my age, I'm not sure which of us would get tired first. What do you want to know? Shoot. Not too long ago, they took Nelson and Searchlight. They got some camps on the eastern shore of the Colorado, and the monstrosity on the hill across the lake. That's for Caesar. Some folks don't believe he's here yet, but you can tell. He's the eye of the storm. It all roils and spins around him. You don't have to see the man to see the effect he has. Searchlight was worse. One of Caesar's Frumentari must have found something in there. Flooded the whole camp with radiation. Nelson was barely set up. We had a big stretch of unprotected land between Forlorn Hope and Searchlight, and Nelson was the solution. A decanus named Dead Sea took the place and caused a lot of damage. By the way, I appreciate what you did for the troopers down there. Nelson might not be the most strategically important place, but taking Dead Sea out means a lot to them. Shoot. Adios.
I have missed out on whatever it was for now. Oh well. Things to do. That's a lot of bugs zipping around. Whoops. No, now I lost which one it was. Found him. Down. Sweet, we got 3. Oh. Nice. Oops. Very nice. Maybe we can get over and explore that area before any of them come back. Is there a way out over here? I'm not sure if there is. No one's keeping guard over here. What kind of camp is this? Someone's got a leaky pipe, needs to be fixed. Where the heck is the gate? I didn't think I was going to have to go this far around. Hello? Anybody? Anything? Not a cave. We're close to something. Can we get to it from this direction? Cannibal Johnson's Cave. This is not overly comfy with this. Johnson?
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all. Well, it's about damn time. What took you... Oh. I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now. There's a twitch in my trigger finger. I've lost my eagle eyes, and the other day I could have sworn I heard Sergeant Dornan chewing me out. I'm old, and I'm starting to feel it. It's not pleasant, especially when you know your mind's slipping away. And we all gotta go sometime. But I was hoping for something a little more heroic. He was a drill instructor I knew. He was also the meanest bastard I've ever known. Once he caught this private out of uniform, and old Dornan went off on the most ear-blistering rant known to man. It was inspiring. Yeah. It was a long time ago. Things were better back then. What do you want to know? Ha! I'm not saying. It's part of my mystique, after all. The truth of it is that I did cut out a raider's heart, but only took a bite to mess with his buddies. They had me surrounded, and I went with the first thing that came to mind. Some ran, and the rest were startled just long enough. Sure do. Had a wife for a while. Tribal girl, really pretty eyes. But she's been gone a long time now. Well, ain't like I've got places to be. Be seeing you. Maybe.
Well, that was interesting. Not sure what the point was, but a little bit of experience and a ankle caught in a trap. I would have thought that would have nailed it. Got that one. Jeez. Coming around the corner. Wheelie. Got him now. Any more golden geckos? I heard something skittering. Apparently, there's another one. Little trouble working that one out. What's all this then? Vault 34. I was trying to jump. Really? Am I? There we go. All that just to find an empty box. Vault 34. What's the deal with Vault 34 besides a bunch of radiation? Sweet. Heck with it. Take it all the way up. We got it. Intelligence maxed out. A little bit of luck. Picked up a bunch of radiation for nothing. somewhere along the line we'll... Hi. I just realized, kind of dark outside. Turn off the outside camera. There. Hold on. Isn't there? There was supposed to be two. There he is. Where in the world is the vault? Eddie, quick. Take some stuff. Oh, Eddie's loaded up. I forgot. We're supposed to unload. Get rid of this laser thing. Let's see if I can drop something off here. Overseer's journal fragment. Okay. Can I drop off something of lesser value? I only need to drop off 1 pound. What's in here? Nothing. Overseer's. Hold on. Data. Population continues to grow unhindered. Placed guards at the armory door. Whoa! About to go over the edge. About to die. Give me a minute. I'm a little busy. How's my radiation? Isn't bad yet. Everybody's got 10mm rounds. Where'd you come from? Someone. Somewhere. Is this where you come when you need a bunch of 10mm ammo? And that much, so much, oh, I knew better. Eddie. "10mm submachine gun." Need to get rid of 5 pounds of something. 8 pounds of gecko hides. Hi. Well, hi. Eddie. Thank you. The heck? Eddie got snagged by another one. I assume that door's going to open up sooner or later by triggering something. And I'm debating how much longer I want to mess around down here. Getting irradiated. Patriot's Cookbook. Could have a snooze. Or not. Really, Eddie? Couldn't just leave the door closed? Alright, what's bad? My armor or the weapon? Weapon. That one's not much better. Oh, Really? There we go. I need to know. Wow. Can't imagine why all that's in there. You're just determined to find everybody, aren't you? Did I hit at all? Journal fragment. Well, all right then. I'm guessing the Rad-X wore off. I'm still getting nailed with the almost 2 rats per second. Really? Alright. I need to get rid of this coffee. I'll be right back. Back. Took the liberty of throwing a couple more pieces of wood into the stove. Just because I was in the neighborhood, so to speak. Am I still alive? I've gained a free radical perk. The heck is a free radical perk? Running out of ammo. I hope I'm doing some good. Holy cow. Ow. They hit and they're tough. Give those colas a minute. Wait a minute, what was it? What haven't I done in a while? Come on, Nuka-Cola. Fix me up. Armor's about shot too. Wow. We need to do some fixing up. My armor's shot. Need to unload. And I forgot there was another fragment. Residents began to call for population control. What the heck is going on in this place? The way we came. Are you with me, Eddie? I don't see you back there. I think you got hung up on a corner of somewhere. I'm about to try to go check out this other place that's showing up on the HUD. Need to get out of here. We need to... Get rid of stuff. Did I give Eddie stuff to drop off here? I don't remember. Apparently not. Double check. Maybe I did. Or I missed this the first time through. I don't have enough 5mm to be running a minigun, though. And I don't have any other lever actions. Definitely not in a shotgun. All right, let's drop that. Do I have anything for service rifles? Don't have another carbine. Hold on. What else? Let's see. Minigun. I wondered if the service rifle could be used for the assault carbine. Apparently not. Feel weird not having oops, not having more weapons on me. Who uses the microfusion cell? Isn't that the laser rifle? That I just repaired? Yes. Getting a nice little stash of 5.56, but all the 5.56 weapons are not in good shape. Oh, that one, I forgot. Carbine uses 5mm. Service rifle uses the 5.56. Kind of why it doesn't repair each other. Am I good? Wasn't sure I had every... Everything Eddie had picked up or not. All right. Let's get this done. Try to remember which vault is which. This ain't it. And I don't remember. Is this what? I always forget which. Bunker's the one with the Brotherhood. Not this one. Reasonably certain it's not the one at the far end, the other end. I think we figured it out, finally. Howdy.
Have you found it? I need to give my report to Hardin soon. Oh, thank God. Hardin was about to start an inquiry into the whole affair, and more than a few heads would have rolled as a result. Since you helped me, I'll tell you what. I work on some of our busted weapons in my spare time, so I have a few pieces that are kept off the books. Here, take this. I hope it comes in handy.
Tri-beam laser rifle.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
What do you have for ammunition? $45.70. Interesting. No 20 gauge. Technically, I can afford the Mark II combat armor. But not the helmet. Got some good stuff. Tri-beam mods.
Another satisfied customer. Bye.
We need to make some money. Oh, I should have bought the... I didn't catch what kind of condition it was going to be in. Can I use a regular laser rifle? I assumed that I would need a workbench to apply the mod. Can I remember how to get out of here? Not sure now. Ah. Yes.
Helios will be ours again someday.
Okay, that gets that out of the way. Still working our way up that way. Need to get over there. And along with a whole bunch of other places. Holy cow, I'm almost, no, I'm here. Now there's something else over there. But we have this truck hanging off edge of a rock precipice. Hi. What's this all about? Anything? Just here? Got a trooper with a radiation suit. Why can't I find anybody in combat armor? Alright, something is here. Hi. How far can we get?
The Kaiser has marked you for death, and the Legion obeys. Ready yourself for battle.
Really?
I'm hit.
So am I. Nice little cloud there from a grenade. Really? Someone had a heavy hitter. Was that a shotgun? Probably. Why is a shotgun doing that much damage from that kind of distance? Okay, so we're done. Try this again. Sucks. Too far away from anywhere if I stay here to get some help, unless I call on the radio. I guess I could do that. Wasn't what I wanted to do. There. Alright, whatever I'm looking for is apparently right up here. Gypsum. Oh. Hi. Really? Why, Eddie? Why? At least he's blind. Are you kidding me? They're all blind? Now's a good time for the Legion to show up. Wasn't sure I could make that jump. Got one glitched inside the rocks. Bunch of blind death claws. That's nuts. Pretty sure there's still one glitched in the rock there. Where's Eddie? Stuck right there. Oh boy. Eddie, now's a good time to not be stuck. I'm really hoping he can't follow me up here. He's following me up here. Eddie, where are you? Whee! I did not expect that. There's Eddie. Okay. I thought I saw two. Can I get it? Can we get in that building? How many are in the building? There's the other one. Blind death claws. What's up with a bunch of blind death claws? Oh no, there's two more. At least. These aren't blind. They're young and healthy. That's not good. And of course we got bugs over there. How did we end up with surrounded by all these death claws? They were supposed to be over in the quarry. Pretty sure this is not the quarry. That was a lucky snapshot. Hi. I know there's still one over here. Where are you? Playing crippled. Playing possum. Sweet. Oops. I thought I was crouched. Cap? Counterfeiting shack. Really? How convenient. Sweet. Cellar door. Eddie. I have stuff again, Eddie. Oh, try that again. There. Hello? Paint gun, hammer, counterfeit bottle caps, whole bunch of sarsaparillas. Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor. Pre-war whatevers. Tales of a Junktown something or other. Permanent barter +3. Yippers. Oh, nice. Couple of 10mm submachine guns to do repairs with. That will work. Ah, ammo. All right. Did I need to do any repair? I could get 18% better condition, but no damage increase yet. Thinking hold off. Oh, Eddie. I was not no. Eddie was not supposed to get the one I'm carrying. I've just started working on clearing out sodas, and we just loaded up big time. Forty Sunset Sarsaparillas. No wonder I'm overweight.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
There's a heart attack. Hello, Victor.
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all. Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me. Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide and a hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though. Yep, but this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk. Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
Not following me at all, are you, Victor? Not at all? Hold on. Take a look. I want to double check. Workbench? Didn't really paint, no. Which way do I go? I got half a dozen pips showing up now. Really? We never did make it back to Novak to talk to Boone in the middle of the night. Well, this looks like it might be a place. Fisherman's Pride Shack. Okay. Fisherman's Pride. BB gun. Star bottle cap. Squirrel stew. Okay, now what's this? Pugilism Illustrated. Pugilism is temporary, right? No. Unarmed +3, permanent. Permanent. Am I doing anything? Finally, I was thinking all that glitching in the water was interfering. Ever have anything on them? Sweet. Sloppy. Eddie. Where is Eddie? Oops, this may not have been a good idea. Right after I give Eddie all my sarsaparillas. fast enough. Should have used... There's a cure, and I forget how it works. Apparently this one's stuck. Don't know if that was me, Eddie, or both of us at once. Really? A protest. Bugs are in my way. I'm a little woozy. No, nope. The arg. Another 15 seconds. Cazador poison. 21 at a shot. I got something straight that way. At that place up there, and this place down here. Hallville Bay. More bugs. Really? Generators running. Cats, look at them all. I don't think I can toss this dynamite far enough. Not even close. Bug stopper, rank 3. Good job, Eddie. Sweet. Take guns up to 60. $70 on repair. Oop. 85 on the science. Even 55 on survival. Rest in energy. That do me any good? Does it get me to somewhere I otherwise wouldn't be able to get to? What do you think, Eddie? What do you know? A few more 308s. How convenient. What about in here? Captain Dean Boats and Bait. Rentals, worms, and ice cream. Hi. Another star. You hula dancers. Bunch of soap. Another star cap. All right, what's playing music? Not sure. What's in the safe? Plasma pistol. Beer. Wouldn't hurt to come back and clean the place out. Getting the time, getting it is that time. Bitter Springs Recreational Area. To wrap it up, anything here in the Bitter Springs Rec area? Empty, blown up buses. Recreation office. Sunsets are sarsaparillas everywhere. Recharger pistol. Tumblers today. And I forget, temporary or permanent? Permanent. We'll take it and read it. Empty. I see it. Another star. Close to something. Coyote Tail Ridge. Really? What's with the Coyote Tail Ridge? Besides lots of coyotes. Bitter, ooh. Bitter Springs. Should we? Great Con Spike Helmet. Really? Why? Bitter Springs.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Okay. Go Horde. Doctor.
Wow, hey, it's you. What are you doing in Bitter Springs?
Yeah, just, wandering.
Well, one thing we do have is a good supply of Radaway. Sure, I can help you with that. Just stand still and try to ignore the tingling.
That doesn't...
Yeah? What is it?
Make me... Really? That's it?
Stay safe out there.
No other conversation? Kinda thought there would be. Captain Giles?
I've been sending requests for relief for months now. Didn't think they'd send you, though. This is the Bitter Springs refugee camp. We've been maintaining it for a few years now, ever since Caesar's Legion started seriously pushing west. Most of the people here were displaced by the Legion's advance. At first, there weren't many, but lately it's been more than we can handle. This whole area used to be a Great Khan encampment before they relocated to Red Rock Canyon. We just haven't had the manpower to clean it all up yet. At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief. As if that wasn't enough, someone's been coming out of the mountains at night, stealing supplies and picking off my people. I don't know. The NCR's stretched thin as it is. I've put in requests at Camp Golf, Forlorn Hope, McCarran, but things are no better there. Maybe if their situations improved, they'd have men to spare. Or maybe they'd listen to someone with a reputation for helping the NCR. Food, blankets, clothes, tools. The Army used to ship out caches of supplies regularly. But with the Legion so active, we haven't gotten any in months. You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Markland about that. He's our medical officer. He should be down at the medical tent now. It started about 6 months ago. At first it was just supplies going missing. We figured it was refugees. Then people started dying. Always a single bullet to the head. Always from extreme range. We've lost 8 refugees and 3 soldiers to this son of a bitch. We know he must be hiding out in one of the caves up in the mountains. But I don't have enough men to send out looking for him. Okay, but make it quick. I'm very busy here. It's a distress call. This camp is in bad shape, and if we don't get relief soon, I don't know what will happen. At this point, Okay, but... Good luck.
Well, a nice new list of things to do. As if we didn't have enough. Oh, Lieutenant.
Yeah? What is it? Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever I can get. Doctor's bags would be a huge help, but what I really need are medical texts. I'm not trained to deal with major psychological trauma, and we've got a lot of kids in this camp. Caravan companies are probably your best bet. Smaller traders aren't likely to have anything that esoteric. Thank you. Any help you can give would be a godsend. Thank you. This will keep us well stocked for a good long while. Stay safe out there.
Okay. Got one task. Well, this be a good spot to wrap it up. How much? Eddie? Eddie. Yeah, let's let's unload. And then wrap it up. I just haven't found a better place than Harper's Shack to serve as a base. Anti-venom. I'm carrying anti-venom. That work? Hold on. That's venom. What combat? Eddie, what have you done, Eddie? Now what? I'm encumbered. Can't be doing any combat. That was a little annoying. Workbench. Recharger and a plasma pistol. Now I have 3 plasma pistols. Plasma defender. Plasma rifles, now recharger. I thought I had... What's going on around here? I thought I already had a recharger pistol to do a repair on. Apparently not. Why am I so heavy again? Oh, that I grabbed all the sarsaparillas from Eddie. And purified waters. A little better. A good 10-hour nap because it's been a rough day. And I wanted to check recipes. I want to double check this. Anti-venom, poison glands, and Night Stalker blood. E-boy. Blood shields, poison resistance. Poison. That's what I'm looking for, right? Anti-poison. Cure poison. Datura anti-venom. Hold on. Anti-venom, cure animal poison. Does that cover the stupid bugs too? For some reason I was thinking that was a separate issue. The Cazador poison. Maybe not. Night Stalker squeezins. Really? Now what's the point of that one? You get 10 health points plus 2 rads and that's it. That's like a regular food item. Weird. Silver Sting. Snake Bite Tourniquet. Tanned Fire Gecko Hide. And we need to be looking at that, don't we? Good value. Wasteland Tequila. A Binding Ritual. Fire Ant Fricassee. 120 health points. Gecko Back Leather Armor. Check that out. Rad, poison, and fire resistance plus 15. Reinforced. No damage resistant. Do I understand that correctly? Or is that just for the mod? We have to have the tanned fire and golden gecko hides. Hold on. And green gecko hides. Holy smokes. That's same for both metal and yippers. Fire, golden, and green gecko hides. Trimble. That's some good stuff, apparently. Mother Dark. Oh boy. Mole rat stew. I don't think I've run into any pinto bean pods yet. All right. Enough cooking. Save it here. And I think we shall wrap it up. What are we going to do next? Are we going to deal? We're not too far from Ranger Station Bravo. So I would like to take care of that. And then whatever. Bitter Springs Infirmary Blues. Need to find books. And I presume we need to go to Crimson Caravan for those, or any traders we may run into. Visit all the camps, try to get some help up here, so on and so forth. Yeah, we'll worry about that next time. Tomorrow we have Satisfactory Wednesday at our usual time, 4 p.m. Central. Back here Thursday and so on through the week. Don't think there's anything else yet. Nothing has changed, especially as far as schedule. I was thinking of switching to morning schedule, but not yet. Might be January before we do that. We'll see. Otherwise, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you next time.